This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. One of the most perplexing aspects of communicators, people who are supposedly educated, who are have a fundamental understanding of the way things work, basic civics even. People on Fox News, politicians, leaders of political parties, people who should be in the know. This is the elite as far as the knowledge havers. And when I play the clip, you'll understand exactly kind of what I'm talking about here. But Maria Bartiromo had Ronna Romney McDaniel on, the chairwoman of the Republican National Committee. A bigwig, a major leader in the Republican Party. Maria Bartiromo, you'll remember, was the woman who really sparked the entire Dominion conspiracy theory relative to the 2020 election, when Sidney Powell emailed her from some random lady who in the email made the claim that the wind tells her she's a ghost, but she doesn't believe it. Among other insane, absolutely batshit crazy claims in that email. And rather than just delete it because it's nuts, she went to Fox News, took to her channel, to her show, and used her airways to promote this wild and insane conspiracy theory. So I guess it's really not a surprise. I'm not shocked by it. Maria Bartiromo would be among the dum-dums who don't have a fundamental understanding of American civics. But she asks Ronna McDaniel, by the way, the reason I keep beating that drum is because she should no longer have a job in any capacity where she's a communicator and a transferer of news, of current events, of even analysis. She is on the nutty end with like Marjorie Taylor Greene. But she asked Ronna Romney McDaniel, what are you going to do? What are you going to do as the Republican Party chairperson to protect these electors, these fake electors? She doesn't use the word fake, but every time she's talking about indictments, people being in trouble with the law, people being arrested or at risk of arrest for being an elector, she means fake elector. She means entering into a conspiracy to end democracy in America, but she says it in a way that makes it seem legitimate. Watch this, and then let's talk about this deficit of cognitive ability and functional understanding of the American civics system in which we live. Watch this.
Well, you just mentioned people to become poll watchers. People want to know if the RNC is going to protect them. Ronna, I'd like to know what you all are doing about these people who are getting indicted because they were a special elector. I mean, I'm told that and you're talking about Michigan. The Michigan AG is going after all the Republican electors. There's an 81-year-old woman in Michigan who's looking at an indictment because she was an elector. How are you planning on getting more electors to say, yeah, okay, I'll join the group and become an elector? I'm a lawyer. I'll give advice to Republicans if they're facing an indictment.
Well, we have to win, Maria, and this is part of the Democrat plan, is to put people in such jeopardy and scare them so much that they'll leave the system, that they won't be a lawyer, that they won't be an elector. This is their plan. So,
now look, if you are a low information rube, if you are a 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year Fox News viewer, this is going to seem alarming. Like, yeah, what is the chairperson of the Republican Party going to do about this? As though Ronna Romney McDaniel has any power whatsoever to protect anyone, especially from conspiracies to overthrow the United States government and end democracy in America. Because every time that Maria Bartiromo mentioned electors, she means fake. Every time she said special electors, she means fake electors, fraudulent electors, electors who entered into a conspiracy one with another to defraud you if you voted for Joe Biden. Every time she says Republican electors, in this case, she means fake electors. And then Ronna, anytime if a lawyer wants to give advice is one thing. Constructing a roadmap for how to end democracy in this country isn't just advice. We're talking criminal conspiracy here. And it's not just me who believes it. It is multiple prosecutors across this country with dozens and dozens and dozens of seated or previously impaneled grand jurors who agree, who have seen the evidence that none of us have seen yet, and voted to indict. There's a deficit of basic understanding. And it really starts here. I know I wave this thing around a lot and kind of as a prop, as a joke, not because I dismiss the document, because we are a nation of laws and this is what it's predicated upon. But this is a prop for Republicans, so why not use it as such? They have it in their pocket at the ready and they break it out as though this gives them some kind of reputation boost. When at every turn, they are championing a man who has not only said that we need to terminate the Constitution of the United States, this very document, he said this, Truth Social, he said this, and they cower and hide under their desk, sucking their thumbs because they're so afraid of him. But he also violated his oath, which is contained within this document, that his lawyers have conceded that, violating the Constitution doesn't mean you're breaking the law. They've done that. Because this document holds no value to Republicans. And because it holds no value, they don't try to learn about it. And because they don't try to learn about it, you end up with idiotic conversations, the likes of which you just witnessed between Maria Bartiromo and Ronna Romney McDaniel. What do you think? Tell me how I'm wrong. Please, somebody. I'm waiting to be told how I'm wrong in some way that makes some sense. 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you very much. I would also appreciate if you consider, if that's your thing, if I bring you value, if I'm not too much of a low information rube for you, please consider supporting and producing what we do right here on this channel. Click the join button below, become a channel member for $2 a month. Hit the super thanks button, or even better, go over to patreon.com/I doubt it podcast. All those are great ways to help support what we're doing here. And I would appreciate it. Follow me on social media if that is also your thing. Indeed, maybe, possibly, who knows? I'm at Dollemore on Twitter, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, Facebook, all of them, at Dollemore. Look me up. I'd love to see you there. I will see you next time. Until I do, be genuine. Don't be a low information rube. And take care of one another.